Hello and welcome back to the Mauldin High Broadcast Network as the Mauldin Mavs get ready to take on the Mann Patriots in their final home game of the year. Mann currently is having one of the best years they have had in a long time. Mauldin, one of the worst, 1-6 right now. Looking at the first regional, and this is probably the biggest game for Mauldin of the year yet. Could have a determination on the playoffs if we make it or not. Captain Toronto, Jonathan Tucker, Josh Page, Emery Watson, and Fred Pearson.
Get on your feet and welcome your Mauldin Mavericks!
Mavs take the field, and then Mann does.
Where's my boomstick on? Get ready to spot that ball. It's game time at Field.
Mauldin coming out, going to return the ball. Have Kelvin Johnson back this year, or this week. Devin Ortega last week ran for 250 yards against Dorman in the loss 12-13. Johnson and Bailey Grant back to return.
Huge game for the Mavericks. Important for them to get off to a strong start. This really will come into context with the playoffs and how the region will turn out. So this is a really important game for Mauldin and for Mann both for the seeding in the playoffs. So it should be a fun one.
Kelvin Johnson back to receive for the Mavericks.
Kicks away. It's going to bounce first at the 5. Johnson picks it up around the 5. Not having much room. He's going to cut in, make a man miss, get tackled up around the 16-yard line.
That ball just spun backwards, like almost was near Kelvin and just like took a complete spin backwards. But look for the offense right here. Last week against Dorman, very close game. They ran the ball a lot. Devin Ortega had over 250 rushing yards, but with Kelvin Johnson back today, I don't know how much we'll be seeing. We'll probably see a 2-back set as they're going to have 2 backs come in right now. Kelvin Johnson and Devin Ortega, so that'll be a lethal backfield if they can use it in the right way.
Ortega on the right, Kelvin on the left. Hand it off to Ortega on the first play. Run straight up the middle, carrying him out down to the 22. About a 5-yard rush. Also, we got Aaron Bowens is out tonight, so you won't be seeing him. That's going to be a big loss brought on both sides of the ball. Probably our best DB and then one of the best receivers as well. Another handoff to Ortega. Ortega breaks through a hole. Ortega cuts to the outside. tackled up at the 40-yard line. That's an 18-yard rush, picking up where he left off last week.
Ortega's just honestly been on fire the last couple weeks. Honestly, starting with that West Side game, he kind of went off that game too. Not like insanely impressive numbers, but was still like very consistent. Looked at me like, even though Kelvin is the senior, he's had some time off and Ortega's warm, so look for him to get the majority of the carries.
Move out Kelvin. Throw to him on a screen. JL Mann has that locked down. Kelvin loses 2. So, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we do just slowly work Kelvin back into the rushing game. Just keep handing it off to Ortega for a good bit. Maybe could confuse the JL Mann defense.
Also, as Aaron Bones is out, we don't really have a huge weapon at receiver.
No. We are too much set. This one's going to be handoff to Johnson. Breaks through the middle, tackled up around the 46-yard line. 8-yard rush, we're about 3rd and 4.
Number 2, Elijah Grant will get some more playing time this week as Aaron Bones is out. Look for him to be one of the primary targets.
3rd down, about 4. 2 suits to the right, tight end to the right as well. Malaje on the left side, left hash mark. It's Ortega in the backfield. Going to go to Ortega. Ortega runs up the middle, breaks the tackle, breaks no one, tries the hurdle. Oh, did he lose the ball? He lost the ball, regained possession, but it's going to be a 1st down. About a 6-yard rush by Ortega.
Ortega just does a great job of finding holes and just running through them. He's a very physical and big back, so it's really important that he finds those small holes and gets through them. Fred Pearson now is going to check into the game for Kelvin.
So it's already 30 yards off 3 rushes for Ortega. Keep him on the left side. Same formation, going to switch tight end over to the left. Play fake. Emery looking deep. Got to have to scramble out. Pump face, still scrambling. Breaks the tackle. Knocked out of bounds at the 44-yard line. So about a 5-yard scramble, 4-yard scramble from Watson.
Great job by Emery Watson to just tuck it and run. Coverage down the field was very good as no one was open. So just a good decision right there for him to tuck the ball and run and get a couple yards out of it.
A little bit over 2nd and 5. Caden Fritz to Fred Pearson on the left. Malaje Brown on the right. Ortega on the left side of Watson. Switch him over to the right side of Watson. Man shows blitz. Mauldin looks over to the sideline. And go back to the left side. Ortega is. Shotgun. Play fakes. Look to Pearson. Too far in front. Ball came out, and it is going to be an incomplete pass. Almost intercepted.
That should have been an interception all day. I think Fred Pearson turned in his safety defensive skills right there and ripped the ball out. That's what it looked like.
Good play from Pearson. He's going to sub out now.
Great defensive play, not offensive play by Fred.
Well, it's still basically defense.
Yeah, defense.
We basically play defense on offense. We're going to go back to that 2-back formation. 2 suits to the left, 1 to the right. Once they snap, play fake to Ortega, going to go to Johnson. Johnson gets tackled off for about 2. Be about the 42-yard line. Mark back at the 43, actually. So about 4th and 5. Looks like Mauldin's going to come off. We're on Aiden Haynes. Actually, I'm going to put him back on. So Watson's back on. Mauldin's slightly confused now. Looks like the offense is going to stay on. We have team. Are we calling a timeout? Or I was trying to decide a formation and then a timeout. If we take, or maybe we're just taking a delay of game is what we're doing.
Coach Neesman not happy with Coach Stone, as Coach Stone started yelling punt when Coach Neesmith wanted to go for it. So
I think they were trying to get the hard count since it is only 4th and 5. Get a hard count, get the 1st down, and either I take the delay of game and just go back 10 yards to get a little bit more room for Aiden to kick.
Not a good start for the Mavericks. Definitely could have gone for that right there. It's like 4th and 3. It's going to be 5 yards back now.
Ball's at the 48 of Mann.
Hopefully Aiden's looking for a bounce back week. Last week was not. And a PAT, so hopefully he can bounce back this week.
Oh, we looked back at the field goal. The field goal was slightly tipped by Dorman. Not much. It was just enough to make it go off course. Oh, and a high snap. Aiden's going to have to pick that all the way up at the 20. Kicks a little square, but hits some Mauldin player. They pick the ball up all the way at the 25 of Mauldin. Snap went over the head. He had to fall back to try to take it.
Snap went over the head. Jailman recovers on Mauldin's 25. So
the man's going to start on the 25 of Mauldin.
That mistake by the Mauldin offense is going to.
What? Plugged in. Handoff go up the middle, tackled all the way up at the 13-yard line. So first down by Mann. We can go quick handoff once again. This one gets stuffed. No gain on the play.
Nice run defense. The Mauldin defense has been playing extremely well the past couple of weeks. Only held the #1 team in the state to 13 points last week, and the week before against Atlanta, another good week. So hopefully they can keep that going right here and just have a couple good stops.
Second down, 3 shoes to the left. Gonna look that way and the comeback screen, drops the screen. They 3rd and 10 now from the 13.
Just a miss pass right there by Mann. It looked to be a pretty good play though if it was succeeded. So.
Gonna switch the formation, 3 shoes to the right now. We're back on the right side, 3rd and 10. I was going to look right. Got to step up, looking to throw still. Throws wide open in the end zone. Touchdown for Mann. Landon James with the touchdown.
He was just left wide open. All the linebackers started to rush into the quarterback, Ethan Anderson, and they just left him wide open in the back of the end zone. Not a great start from the Mavericks on defense. But honestly, that was just led from the offense.
Mainly the missed snap. So.
And special
yeah,
teams.
That's what cost us. Kicks away, up and good. Man goes up 7-0. 7:16 left. Looks like it's going to be Johnson and Grant back to return. So, yeah, 2 special teams plays almost really messed up. It was the first. We had a bad kickoff and the overhead snap. Johnson and Grant back to return. Kick from the left hash mark. Kicks away over to Johnson. Catches it around the 15. Going to return up the middle. Gets tackled right past 30 at the 31.
A bad field position right there. Pretty good return by Kelvin Johnson. Let's see what the offense can do on this drive. Last drive, just a really unfortunate. It was 3rd and 4. They were trying to go for it, but coaches had some miscommunication. So turns into a punt, which turned into a botch snap, which turned into a Jailman touchdown. So
Shout out to all my Mavericks that came dressed for the toga party tonight.
So 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Ortega in the backfield. I think we are still watching Kelvin. He's standing right on the sideline, right up front with the coaches. Hand off to Ortega. Goes to the outside. Ortega makes a man miss. Cuts back. Runs out of bounds. Another stiff arm. Flag comes in. It's probably going to be a hold against Melaje.
Yeah, there's number 2, Elijah Grant, was blocking on that side, so it looks like it's going to be a hold by him on the outside. I'll say no reason to hold. Yep. It's going to be a hold on the Mavericks. There's honestly no reason to hold right there because he didn't really, pave the way for Devin. Devin had already gotten it, but
They kind of stay first down. It's going to be about a 1st and 4. Just the holding was up downfield a little bit. So 1st and 4. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Take on the left side. Gonna fake it to him. Go over to Caden Fritz. Caden Fritz makes a tackle all the way down 41. Another flag. See if this one comes back. Illegal man downfield. So 2 good plays by Mauldin. Both get called back on 2 penalties.
thankfully it's only going to be 1st and 9.
Yeah, it's still 1st down, but
just 2 great plays, though. That should have been 2 first downs that were both called back.
Two to the right, 1 to the left. I'll say on the left side. Kelvin's been lined up for receiver a good bit this game. And bring him in motion. Hand off to Ortega. Cut to the outside. Makes man miss. Back on the outside. Finally pushed out of bounds at the 45. 46. 15-yard rush for Ortega.
I just can't remember the last time that Ortega had a loss of game play. I mean, every single time he touches the ball, it's 8 or 10 yards, at least some positive gain. So that's always a positive in that area. Same play.
That's going to be that same play once again. He's going to cut back out. Still cut to the outside. Hurdles. 9-yard rush. That's the second time trying to hurdle somebody. He's getting up there, though.
He is. It's his 3rd hurdle of the night.
Stop it.
6 carries for 60 yards for Ortega already. Stick him in the backfield as well. Another handoff for him. Cuts the outside.
He just slipped right there.
Yeah.
Our field tends to be kind of damp. There's always people slipping on the field. But he looked like he had nothing there anyway, so it didn't really matter too much.
So 3rd down and inches. It'll be probably just another Devin Ortega handoff.
I mean, Caden Fritz on the outside here has, no one covering.
Yeah, they have not anyone help on that bottom left side the whole game. It's been a one-on-one. We beat them once. It was called back. There's another Devin Ortega handoff. Another 1st down from Ortega. It's down to the 39. And we also got to consider is we've ran Devin a lot these past 2 weeks. We're going to need him as we continue this season. We got to figure out other ways to get other people involved. They're going to look to throw now. Watson going to have to scramble. He's going to be able to go nowhere. Everybody was guarded. I feel it's about a 5-yard loss.
Yeah, on that point, last point, it is going to be very important, especially if we do get into the playoffs. All teams, if they just look at our film, it's just Devin Ortega run all the time. So I think it's really important for other people to get involved. Obviously, Aaron's hurt. We just got Kelvin back. So it's just would be really important if we have other people that can make plays.
2nd and 14, that same play once again. Devin's going to fall forward. Flag comes in.
Looked like a face mask from up here, but not sure.
Yeah. There was no Mauldin players around other than Ortega, so it couldn't have been. Unless it was on something behind, but it should have been a face mask. That is what it is, so it is going to be a first down. That's going to move Mauldin up to around the 30, a little in front.
It's a really big penalty on jail, man. It's going to put Mauldin around the 25-yard line.
Yep.
Mauldin last week had a lot of troubles in the red zone, so it's just going to be really key for them to capitalize on these like couple plays and just like get the ball in the end zone. Same play.
Yeah, same play. Oh, Emery's going to keep it this time. He's going to get tackled. Nothing there. So it is that wide receiver motion option play is what they're trying to run. But we've just been handing off to Ortega every time up until that one.
Haven't thrown the ball probably like 2 or 3 times the whole game. So.
Oh, yeah, it was just a drop interception and a penalty that got called back. That's all we found it on.
Yeah.
Then Emery scrambled once, but right one's to the left. Hand off to Ortega. Ortega cuts back down the middle. Down to the 20, and we got a 3rd and 5.
It's going to be another 10-yard gain. Ortega just seems to get 10 yards like every single carry. As the clock's going to be around 3 minutes and 45 seconds left in the first quarter. 3rd and 5. Be surprised if they don't throw it here, but from last week we ran it a couple times on 3rd and long.
Why do you see that play action? Just play action, a little short pass just to get the first down. But we are going to hand it off. Ortega is going to get it. 6-yard rush down to the 14-yard line for the first down. So here's where Mauldin struggles. 3 times to the red zone last week. 2 were in field goals. 1 was a missed field goal. Sub Kelvin out.
I say it's just 4-down territory, honestly, here.
Yeah, this
already
point,
down 7-0. Special teams already has not been a positive thing to start this game. So if I'm Coach Neesmith, I'm looking for 4-down territory right here.
Watching shotgun. And off again. Ortega runs up, still going forward. Put him up at the 5. 9-yard rush.
It's going to be 2nd and 1, so we're still not 1st and goal, which probably run it right here, get the first down if we're not in, and then draw 4 plays up to get into the end zone.
Yeah, this is, you got to go for 4 here. I'll be surprised if we run a little bit of an option here. Try to get Emery involved to confuse them.
Could run a screen pass or something, because honestly, it's like we've run the whole time, so they're going to be expecting it.
To the right, nobody to the left. Another handoff to Ortega. He's going to, did he get it? I don't think he did. It's going to be about 3rd and 1 again back at the 5.
They're going to bring in Kelvin, which says something.
Probably going to be that double back. Bring out Ortega. Shoots to the right. And off to Johnson. Johnson cuts to the outside, gets the first, then gets in the end zone. 5-yard rush from Kelvin Johnson. Gets Mauldin on the board.
Just a nice cutback right there by Kelvin Johnson, as that's going to feel good for him. But honestly, for all that, Devin Ortega takes a selfless route. So basically drove us down the whole field. And as Kelvin Johnson is going to get the credit for that, that's all Devin Ortega. Great last run by Kelvin Johnson, but Devin Ortega deserves most of that run. He drove us down the field the whole way.
Manus on the kick. Up and good. Ties the game at 7, minute 42. 8 carries for 82 yards.
It's crazy. In the first quarter, too.
Yeah.
On pace to 350 yards. Man, it's just a beast lately. Mauldin's defense was not, it was challenged last time. They had the ball at the 20-yard line. Just a really tough situation for them. So this is going to be their first, real defensive possession. So just last week they had a lot of great plays up front by Josh Page, like always, and Ryan Choletic, and even in the secondary, too, because they didn't throw the ball much last week. So hopefully we can keep that same energy this week, continue to stop them.
I'm surprised. Dorman never really went to the pass. We just stuffed them at the line every single time.
Yeah.
Especially in the first half, they didn't really get anything over 10 yards.
They probably only attempted 10, 12 passes.
Yeah, it was not many. Haynes comes on the kick. A little to the left. It's going to be an onside. That's just going to go out of bounds. That's going to be an extra 15 yards. So they're going to get good field position.
Just not a great kick right there from Aiden Haynes.
I would have liked to just see that. Just kick down the field. So Freak's got to bounce first down is going to be at look like they're marking at the 35.
Still trying to figure out where the ball is going to be marked at.
Maybe about 36 where they're going to mark it. Jail man comes out. 2 series to the left, 2 to the right. Run back on the left side. A jet sweep. Mauldin is there. Mario Moore.
Take them all the way back to the 20-yard line. Just a great defensive call right there to get them right there. Great call by the defensive coordinator. I think it was Josh Page who lit that play up, and then Mario Moore finished it off. Just a great all-around play right there by the defense.
Ball's at 29-yard line, second about 15. Same formation once again, arm back to the left, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. And off up the middle. This one, Josh Page tackles about a 4-yard gain, 5 yards.
Great tackle right there by Josh Page. Been the leader in the center in the defense pretty much the whole year. It's going to be about 3rd and 10. So really key right here to get a 3 and out, give the ball back to the offense.
They're going to go 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Away and look right, looking downfield. He's going to have to scramble out. Want to get to him across the middle, over the hands. Oh, it is going to be a 3 and out.
Would have been a first down. That's true. 2 drop passes by Jalen Mann in 2 key situations. But that's great for the Mavericks defense. Had a great first play that set Jalen Mann back. They ran on 2nd and 17, which was kind of surprising. Now they're punting away.
Punt. I think it's Bailey Grant back to return. Oh, kicks away high. That was a great kick. And a catch around the 35-yard line. Somebody's going to start their 3rd drive from.
Going to be 1 play left in the first quarter. It's 13.6 seconds left.
Monzo comes back out now. Double halfback still. See to the left. Looks they are going to go with the double halfback. Take on the left, Johnson on the other.
I said we just launched one right here. First play, last play in the first quarter.
Johnson slips. He lost his shoe as he was trying to come and to tackle him. Gaining nothing. So Johnson tried to come in motion, lost his shoe. Penalty flag came in.
It's going to be the end of the first quarter. Score of 7-7.
Pretty solid quarter from the Mavs. One of the better ones of the year.
I don't know what the flag was on.
I think it's going to be an illegal motion. I think that's what it was because Kelvin slipped and he tried to catch himself. I was going to call a false start. So that's going to put time back on the clock, or should put time back on the clock. Maybe not. It's going to be first and 15 from the 30.
I guess start of the second quarter, is it?
Yeah, guess they are starting it. It was a false start. I thought it would have called it back to how much time was left when we snapped the ball.
Mauldin penalties have set them back on all three of their possessions so far, so that has not been good. Need to clean that up.
This play can go with screen. Ball's in front of Johnson. Johnson's going to grab hold of it. Down, second down, 15.
Just a missed pass right there. Not a bad throw from Emery. Just a missed pass by Kelvin. That was actually...
Okay, there we go. Yeah, just didn't change the time on the clock.
So now they're changing fields. It's going to be the second quarter.
Yeah,
So
now
actually good first quarter, 7-7. Both touchdowns.
it's going to be the big question is when Mauldin can score. I mean, if we score probably two more times, we can almost, with the way our defense has been playing, we can almost put J.L. Mann out of reach.
Yeah.
At least the past 2 weeks they've been playing.
Our offense has been tough this year. Haven't scored the most points. We've had a lot of injuries on offense. Emery was out for like 3 weeks, and some of our other key players. So it's just been tough. But now that we have a lot of people back on, it's really important that we put up a lot of points because our defense does play very well, but offense needs to score as well.
15. We'll take it to the left. 2 shoots to the right, 1 to the left. Watson in shotgun. There's Lucas as the tight end. Play fake to Ortega. Emery Watson's going to keep it himself. Cuts back in, gets a little bit of room. He tacked it up at the 41-yard line, an 11-yard rush by Watson. Got 3rd and 4. Two to the left, 1 to the right. Taking the backfield play fake again. Go across the middle to Fred Pearson. There comes the flag. It's going to be a pass interference. Took a sec for it to come in.
They had to give a chance to pull it out of their pocket. But that was like clearly pass interference.
Yeah, just
in the high school, NFL, that would have been like a 5-yard penalty, but it should be 15 yards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still kind of like the way the NFL does it. It's at the spot of the penalty.
Should be Martin J.L. Mann territory.
There he goes. Going to switch over to Mann's side of the field. 45.
So J.L. Mann had a really costly penalty last drive, and another one is going to be really costly too, right here, because it was 3rd and 5.
That's how it's 1st and 10.
No, yep.
2 shoots to the right, 1 to the left. Ortega on the right side. Once again, Watson looks, steps up, goes deep to Pearson. Over the head.
Emery has just had a tough time. Like, the pocket has been collapsing on him nonstop throughout the game. So it's just been tough, I feel like, for him to make throws. I felt like if Fred kept running, he could have caught that, though.
Fred kind of slowed down around the 30-yard line.
Even if the DB kept running, he could have got an interception.
Two to the left, one to the right. Double halfback formation, 2nd and 10. Play for Ortega, or handoff to Ortega. It's outside, trips, falls. To mark it all the way up at 38. 3rd and 4.
Ortega, probably next run he gets is going to be over 100 yards. It's going to be 3rd and about 4 for the Mavericks. Probably 4 down territory right here. As they'll probably just run it right here and then try to run it again to get the first down if they do not get it here.
2 to the left, 1 to the right. I'm looking back, hand off to Ortega. Ortega, guys, cuts the outside, no room. Falls forward. Maybe gets back to the line, and that's it. It's a 4th down, about 3. We'll see what we do. Looks like offense is staying out there.
They are going to go for it. It's going to be 4th and about 5. It's a big 3rd down. Just want to really see them pass the ball and get a completion on 4th down. This would be super big for Emory Watson.
I'm surprised we just try to get a hard count. Got 10 seconds. They're not going to try that hand out to Ortega. Ortega gets through the middle, gets the first down.
Horse collar.
Looks like it was a horse collar. Naismith's trying to get something, nothing called. Either way, a first down.
It's going to be a first down, but that was such
that
a
was,
horse
yeah.
collar. Like his whole jersey's off his shoulder
That's like the definition of a horse collar.
That's crazy.
And that's a new ball services. First down.
We get the first down and at 31, 1st and 10. Mann haven't really been playing with the safety. They're not doing it again. I mean, the furthest guy back is only 5 yards. Another hand up, play to Ortega, go low pass intended for Simpson. I think we would have been able to lob that up. Simpson could have beat the guy.
That pass is going to make Watson 0 for 5 on the night. Still hasn't. The one pass they did complete was taken back, so still haven't completed a pass yet.
2nd and 10. 1-2 receivers to the left now. Kane and Fritz on the far side, 1-on-1. Hand off to Ortega. It's up the middle. Gets about a yard. I mean, Mann's bringing about 6 guys every single time. And they got more help right behind them.
At some point, they're going to figure it out that we just want to run the football. So I expect a pass right here. It's 3rd and 10. We're probably not going to kick the field goal after the special teams issues. So if we can get a pass just completed right here and set up a Devin Ortega run, it's probably right there for us. But this play's going to be huge.
2 to the left, 1 to the right. Watson drops back, looks for Simpson. Pump fake, got it go up the middle. Room to run, falls forward. Does he get there? I don't think it was just short. Yeah, they're going to call him a yard short. See if we stay again for another 4th down. Looks like we are.
Go for it.
If we
just hand it off to Devin.
And that's what I'm saying. Just sneak up the middle.
Not set. They're going
to call a timeout.
Yeah, they were not set at all.
All right, so 4th and 1, little under 8:30 and a half left in the 2nd quarter.
No way they're going to kick it.
No, I don't think we kick this.
Teams has been playing. No way.
Don't take a line of the special teams has been what's kind of missing us. Like Aiden can easily kick a 50-yard field goal. He's done it before, never in a game, but
he definitely has the leg.
Yeah, he
I think
definitely
what affects
does,
him mostly is the snaps and the holds. He definitely has the leg. There's times that he does miss, but there's a lot that goes into a kick.
I mean, also just a little bit of a tip on the ball is enough to make it completely off course. So Mauldin comes out and looks like we're gonna have Dominic as a tight end once again. 2 series to the left from each side, Simpson and Caden Fritz. Then we're gonna be on the right side, 4th and 1. Then on the left side, 4th and 1. We're just going to try that hard count. 15 seconds on the play clock. We're going to snap it. Hand off to Ortega. Oh, no, it's going to be a play fake to Ortega. Across the middle to Simpson. Good pitch and catch from Watson to Simpson down to the 9-yard line.
Totally faked out JL, man. They all were stacking the box, definitely for a run. Honestly, great play call right there by Coach Stone. Great pitch and catch right there from Emery to Josiah Simpson. It was good coverage, honestly, by JL, man, but Josiah Simpson just hang on to it, and that's a big play. It's going to be 1st and goal.
So 1 2 to each side. Man, still stacking that box. And after Ortega goes outside, runs up the middle, gets about to the 5, 3-yard rush. Second down and goal, about 5 yards.
JL, man, stacking the box. There's no help over the top whatsoever from the wide receivers. There hasn't been all game.
Another handoff to Ortega. Goes up the middle. Ortega dives in. Touchdown. Mavs take the lead.
Great job right there by the Mauldin offensive line. 2 rushing touchdowns for the Mavericks. It's 13-7. Hopefully 14 right here. Good snap, good kick.
Kicks away. Flag comes in first.
Side on the defense.
What the call is. Offsides on Mann. There's going to be a decline.
He made the field goal.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We should just be going. Are they going to make them redo it?
I guess so.
They are going to.
They should have just accepted it. 1 yard closer.
Kicks away. This time good as well. Mauldin is up 14-7. 7 minutes, 30 seconds left in the first half.
Mauldin with 14 points, 7:29 left to play.
And it's coming on to kick. A little 7:30 left. Aiden comes up, kicks away. I mean, another boost kick. Mauldin, did we recover it? I think Mauldin might have got that. And oh, man comes out with it.
Dang.
That was extremely close.
That was a great kick.
Yeah, that was a great kick.
Aiden. I definitely thought he had that.
All right, so man starts at the 44-yard line.
They must have just ripped it away from him because.
Yeah, I mean, that's happening. There's nothing you can do about that. Hunter.
It was Hunter. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Don't touch anything, Hunter.
Bro, I just moved it.
I don't know what they're talking about. The refs are in discussion with both coaches. No idea what they're talking about.
They're gonna. Looks like they're moving the ball up. Oh no, there's no flag, but
I don't know how the ball's moved up, but
as they're moving this ball to Mauldin territory, I don't know what the flag was. I didn't even see a flag. Oh, they called interference against the man. Two to the right, one to the left, 41-yard line. Where man starts. Hand off up the middle. Tackled by Mario Moore at the 38.
Mario Moore have been great in this game, just holding down the middle of the field on the runs. Gentlemen, surprisingly, with gunslinger Ethan Anderson, have not really thrown the ball too much. There have been 2 drop passes. I mean, he's probably only thrown the ball 5 times.
Another handoff up the middle once again. Mavs are on that. About a 3-yard rush up to the 35.
Be another 3rd down. The Mavericks looking for their second 3-and-out in a row.
3rd and short. It'll be about a 52-yard field goal. The first down is 2 halfback formation once again. Mauldin comes up the middle on a blitz. Gets to the outside. Gets tackled after the first down by Chris Moore. About 29-yard line. First and 10 from the 29. So half formation once again. Another handoff. This one, Mauldin stuffs right at the line. Back at the 30.
It's going to be a loss of 1 right there. Jamlin still has not thrown the ball, which is very surprising.
Second and 10. Gonna go on a quick pass drop. That would have been a first down.
Another dropped ball.
That's
That's
the
going to
third
be
drop
the
pass.
3rd drop pass which have been big passes too.
Yeah.
Like all have probably going to gone for first downs. That one was easily going for a first down and just nothing happened.
Mauldin's kind of getting bailed out on those drop passes because they're getting open.
Defensive back, that touchdown that they did throw, they were wide open in the back of the end zone.
Pressing out, handoff up the middle on 3rd down. Mauldin's tackle. Still not tackled. Still breaking. Is he going to get the first?
No,
that's a yard short. That's turned from a 5-yard gain to about a 10-yard gain.
Still going to be 4th and 1. Big play right here for the Mavericks to get off the field.
Yeah.
Give
See if they stay on.
5 minutes remaining. Jailman will receive in the second half.
To halfback formation once again. And have play fake slant across the middle and another drop.
Drop pass.
Mauldin's going to regain possession at 21. So 4 drop passes. Probably all could have gone for first.
That's crazy.
Like you said, yeah. I mean,
Ethan Anderson is not going to be happy with his wide receivers. Going to give the ball back to the Mavericks. We're 1 or 2 first down. It's going to be the end of the half because we're going to run. So just play the time clock right here and go into the half with the lead. Went into the half last week with the lead too.
Yeah.
So
we were up 12-0. We didn't allow them to score.
Yeah.
Which was incredible.
Which I think was Dorman's only game the whole
year
they had 0 at the half.
This is just played great. I memean, the only time that JMN scores was the special teams there.
Hand off to Ortega, cuts to the outside.
It's such a horse collar.
I mean, there the flag comes. I mean, he brought him down hard, and that was right on the horse collar. Now Devin's hurt. This will be a big loss for Mauldin if it is serious.
Looks like they're touching his knee, but he definitely got horse collar tackled.
Yeah, so either way, it's going to be
It's
a
like
15
the third
yard.
time tonight. I mean,
Yeah, and I finally gets called.
I mean, shoot, if I was a defensive player, that's probably the only way I could get him down too.
That's his, like, I mean, there's always two defenders getting Devin down. You rarely see him just getting tackled in a one-on-one. Get up and walk. Looks like the left leg. Now I'm going to have to see Kelvin Johnson come back in. Hasn't played in 3 weeks. Has about one touchdown rush.
It's going to be a horse collar tackle because the ball's going to be at the 36-yard line. Thankfully, we do have Kelvin back this week. If this was last week and Devin got hurt, that would be really bad.
Yeah, we don't have another. I mean, we really don't have anybody. I mean, maybe Pearson or Bowen. I mean, Bowens is out now, but I think Pearson would be our only hope at running back. Or maybe Torrey Henderson. We know who Torrey's out. There's going to go to Melage Brown on the outside of the screen. Melage out of bounds at about the 40. I haven't called his name much all year. Trent's from Southside Christian. Hasn't really got a lot of playing time until today with Bowens being out. Hands off to Johnson. Johnson goes. He's going to get stuffed by 2 man defenders right at the line. 3rd and about 6.
Big play right here from the Mavericks. It's going to be 3rd and about 10. They can either pass right here and look for it. I mean, if they run it right here, they can probably run the clock down to around 2 minutes left. Kelvin looks like he doesn't know what the play is.
With the field, Emory Watson scramble goes across the middle, and Melage Brown open downfield. Melage gets tackled up at the 36-yard line.
It's a great play right there by number 2, Elijah Brown. Best reception of the night and his best reception of the season. He is.
Ball's at the 35, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Let's see if we can get this passing game going. They're going to hand it off this time. Johnson gets about 2.
Kelvin just not seeming to find the holes that Devin was able to. So if that passing game, as Devin's moving around on the sideline, he looks like he is somewhat okay.
Yeah, he's standing on the sideline.
If the passing game can get going, though, it's going to be.
Yeah, passing game looked good. These first 2. They're going to hand it off once again. Johnson trips. It's a yard. Maybe. And now we got to pass. See what we do. Melage and Josiah on the right side. Ortega looks like he's walking fine. It's a little bit of a limp, but not much. Play fake to Johnson. Goes over to Shia Simpson. Has a block and a fall up. About 27-yard line.
Short.
Yeah. 3, 4
They
yards
go
short.
for it.
See if we do go for it. Looks like we're going to stay on. Yep, Aiden's all the way back on the other side of the field. 4th and 3.
Mauldin does have all 3 timeouts. If they do not complete right here, it's going to be under 2 minutes left in the game. So they don't convert. It's not the worst thing in the world.
They're stacking that box. We're going to hand it off. Kelvin goes to the outside. He's not going to get there. I don't think. Yeah, it's going to be really. Looks like he's just inches short. I mean, they stack the box, and we just run right up the middle. I don't understand why we would do. It's like a.
How did he not get that, though? Oh, no. It seemed to be pretty wide open in the middle right there.
First and 10 from about 26 of Mann. A little under 2 minutes left. Mann is going to receive first. So Mauldin, very important for them to get a stop here. Be a handoff. Mauldin's back about 5 yards.
Jailman's coach just doesn't seem to trust the wide receivers. I mean, there's been 4 drops in this game so far.
Pushes to the right, one to the left. Handoff on the draw, almost loses it. Tackled after about, that's going to be a gain of 5, 6 yards. So first down for the Patriots. Minute 18. Man going a little bit of hurry up. Right in the middle, Josh, he almost slips, gets out of it, looking deep. Mauldin, Ryan Gilletics comes up with the shoelace tackle. 12-yard scramble.
It's going to be a first down. Clock's going to stop at 58 seconds. I don't know how his knee didn't touch there. Great recovery right there by the quarterback. He has had last 2 years. He's a great quarterback, but has had torn ACL. So has not been good for him.
Especially left one same formation. Mauldin only brings 3. You're going to look across the middle, wide open. Dropped.
Dropped again.
I mean, they're getting open every time, but they are just dropping it.
All the incompletions that Ethan Anderson have had are just drops by the wide receivers. I mean, the wide receivers came in with a pretty good reputation. They have some good players on the outside. They're just not playing well tonight.
Same formation, second down. And 10. Brings Bliss on the outside. Almost, there you go, get to the quarterback. Back at the 40-yard line. Caden Jeter. Just come back in. They're just going to let the clock run. Mauldin's not going to call a timeout. Looks like we're just going to go into halftime, up 14-7. Unless, man, that's why they're just going to waste all the clock. Maybe they might chuck one. They got 3 seconds. They are just going to look like a chuck Hail Mary type play. There it goes. Yep. All right. Mauldin goes to the half up 14-7.
There is a flag.
Oh.
There is a flag.
They're really going to call roughing the passer.
Oh, my gosh.
They are going to call roughing the passer. That was literally a push. He didn't even tackle him.
That's crazy. So they will have one more play no matter what.
See what they mark it as. About 42, so another probably just Hail Mary play. It is. I mean, they've dropped 5 passes. I don't really see how they could catch one now. Last play, looks to the right, chucks it up, not going to make it to the end. Bailey Grant almost had the pick, wouldn't have really mattered. But Mauldin goes into the half up 14-7 behind a great rushing performance from Devin Ortega. 14 carries, 100 yards. Come back just a moment after halftime. Hello and welcome back to Mauldin High Broadcast Network. As the Mavs go into the second half, leading 14-7 behind a great rushing performance from Devin Ortega. He got hurt right before going into the half, looking like he was fine just then, running on the sidelines. It was 101 yards of 18 carries. So Mann's going to get the ball first.
Man will receive. Mauldin's defense has been great all night. The only time it wasn't was mid-snap. They got the ball on our 20-yard line, their first possession, scored an easy touchdown. But other than that, our defense has been rock solid. Forced a 2 3-and-outs, stopped them on fourth down once. So defense is rolling. So J-Man has run the ball majority of the game. Their wide receivers have missed so many balls.
Because of the drops. I think it's up to 5 now. And it could have all been like first downs, what we were talking about before going into the half. But they probably could have been able to score if they were able to catch on some of those balls. And it's coming to kick off. Players only standing at their 15. And it's another little boost kick. Fair catch called for. Caught at 26. I thought he called for a fair catch, just like he didn't. I'm 99% sure he called for a fair catch. Flag comes in.
Is that a penalty? I think that's a penalty if you fair catch it.
Well, he fair catch it, but no
and then
whistle came in. If the no whistle comes in, play still alive, he started running. I'm 90% sure he called for a fair catch.
I'm pretty sure. Is it a penalty? I think they might just put him back at where the ball was.
Yeah, that's what it should be. That's where he called for a fair catch. I mean, he stopped for 2 seconds. So they do call. I don't even know what that is.
I've never.
It looks
seen
like the
that call
delay
in
of
my
game
life.
penalty, but it's not a delay of game. I don't know what you call it.
They're bringing him back. It looks like it's like a 5-yard penalty.
Yeah, on some. I don't know. Something is made. I don't know what that was, but. Two to the left, one to the right, double halfback formation. Play fade to one, hand off to the other. It was up the middle, it's about 2-3 yards. Whistle's still not blown. Finally called. Could have called that 5 seconds earlier.
I don't know if their whistles don't work or what's going on with that.
That play was dead 5 seconds before they actually blew a whistle.
Coach Neesmith is giving it to the refs on the sideline. Maybe we should pursue a career in high school refereeing after we're done.
2 series to each side, one to the right. You go back.
Good coverage pick.
Intercepted by Fred Pearson down the other side of the field. They're still not calling the whistle. Fred Pearson gave himself up. There was no penalty or no whistle call. Fred wasn't trying to fight. You have to call that off before.
Easy pick. I don't know where Ethan Anderson was throwing that ball, but Fred read that like a book. That was great coverage downfield, even though there was I don't even know. That play was so confusing, to be honest.
Probably some sort of miscommunication, but either way, that was 5 hours.
Yeah. He threw the ball 10 yards past the receiver was.
That was easy for Fred. His 3rd pick of the year. Had to give a tribute to his late mother before the game started. 2 suits to the left, 1 to the right. Ortega on the right side of Watson. Put Johnson in. There's that halfback motion. Option play and go to Johnson. Cuts back in. Tackled at 30, right back at the line.
Mauldin surprisingly has been trying to run the option.
It's been just that same option pretty much. They just bring Kelvin in motion. And it's either a handoff to Ortega, then it goes into a speed option with either Emery keeping or tossing to Johnson.
It really hasn't worked that well though tonight. It's been about 3 or 4 times that they've done it, and there's really been no benefit to it. There's still no safety help on the wide receivers whatsoever.
Gonna hand this one off to Johnson on a sweep. He's gonna go nowhere, lose about 4. Now by 3rd and long.
Kelvin Johnson just has had nothing going for him tonight. He's just struggled to find holes and just find creases in the defense. He's going to come off the field now. Most likely a passing situation right here.
They have their deepest guys back at the
30.
Yeah, it's not even at the first down. They're going to bring him up. Now they have no safety help whatsoever, playing a man coverage. Watson's going to roll out right.
Wide.
And he is right through. Watson goes across. That's going to be a pick. Tackled all the way up at an 18-yard line. Man, it's great field position.
Emory honestly throws that ball earlier. Josiah Simpson was.
They got right through the.
Yeah.
The offensive line tried to shift to the right, but that did not work. He just broke right through the middle. So 18. This is the way Mann scored on their first drive. A bad play set them up in good field position. It's almost just identical.
The offense and special teams has just not set the defense up well.
Now, the defense played great. Going to hand off. There's that stop right at the line.
Another great stop by the defense. There's nothing to say. The defense is literally had
great.
no problem whatsoever tonight.
The only little problem is the open passes, but those have been dropped. That'll have to be fixed before Hillcrest next week. I was going to hand off up the middle. He's going to break right through, get the first down. The first down about the 8-yard line.
Probably their biggest run of the night. Their run has kind of been stuffed all night as well.
Also, going to bring the chains out.
For what? I don't understand what they're doing.
This looks like an obvious first down from where we're at. Yeah, it is a first down.
Yeah, first down. That was a first down by a mile.
A first and goal from the 9 minutes left in the third.
Number 4 just basically told his quarterback to give him the ball. So
just to the right, just to the left. Brings the blitz and hand off up the middle. Stop looks like a Ryan Gillette. Two to the right, two to the left, one halfback on the left side. They fake it up the middle, nothing doing. Just about a yard.
Another great stop by the Mavericks defense, getting up third down. They still have not thrown a pass play. Not as well as Mann's passing offense has been all year. It's just not working tonight for them. 5 drops, interception. I think there's only been 2 or 3 completions. So probably going to stick to the run game right here. Mauldin should just stack the box.
They're in about 2 running backs. Hand off up the middle, breaks to the outside. That's going to be a man touchdown. Man coming around to try an extra point, tie the game up. Kicks up. And good. Ties the game at 14. So right top of the concession. 7 minutes, 51 seconds left in the third. Flag is actually on the field.
That touchdown run was kind of just a run that just the running back just went right past all of the defense. But just poorly set up by the offense. The offensive line really hasn't given Emory Watson enough
It's
time.
going to be a personal foul called on JL Mann.
So Mauldin should start with a really good field position. They're going to be at like the 20-yard line, 25.
Called a personal foul on Mann. Did they call it on Mauldin?
What?
They pointed at Mann when they called the penalty. Okay, so they kick off from Mauldin or their own 45.
Dumb.
Probably just gonna be boot kick up into the air.
It's going to be a fair catch. They definitely pointed at JL Mann, but
Yeah, that was a mistake, but I don't know what the call was. Personal foul. I didn't see what the rest of the call was, but Johnson and Grant once again. Kicks away. It's gonna be a touchback.
Bailey Grant wanted to run that out, but it was.
I still wish you could in high school. I don't really understand that. I mean, the ball rarely goes into the end zone. If it does, just let them return it. Ball's going to start at the 20.
Devin Ortega is in the game. Nothing's been going for Calvin. They didn't really run Devin Ortega probably to watch out for his injury, but it's now 14-14, so look for Devin to be a lot more involved.
Yeah, Devin Ortega gets stuffed in the backfield. Back at the 18-yard line. Second and about 12.
JL Mann looks like in the second half they have picked up on the tendency to run, so Mauldin's going to have to figure out another way to pick up offensive yards.
Play fake. Once he goes across them or pump fake. So looks like he lost the ball first. That ball all the way back at the 15. It's going to be about a 3rd and 15. Also looks like he's going to go all alone in the backfield. Ortega and Brown on the left side. Fritz, Pearson, and Dominic on the right side. Man showing blitz. Brings 5. Goes across the middle. Almost intended for Caden Fritz.
Almost brought in. Looks like, honestly, pass interference. Not a good offensive possession right here. Mann's going to need to get to Aiden's. This is a big punt right here.
Yeah.
Mann's going to have the ball like our territory already.
Just away from Hayden. Looks like he has backspin on it. He's going to fall forward at the 47. Manstock's about 48-yard line. 6:17 left. Ball placed on the right hash mark.
Offensive coach is not happy with the offense right now. I don't know what happened, but
Pushes to the left, one to the right. Running back behind. They're going to hand it off once again. That's the inside. Dives. It's about 7.
he dove like for 4 yards, to be honest. Like,
That was a smart play.
yeah, man, just looking like they're just wearing down the defense right now with the run game. Mauldin just needs to stay solid on that defensive end. They've been playing well all night.
Same formation once again. Delayed handoff. Go up the middle. Mauldin's there. Looks like they're going to lose a yard. Third down and about 3. Mauldin can do here.
Big third down right here for the Mavericks. Expect a run. They might pass, but with the way the wide receivers' hands have been, I don't know if they're going to throw the ball. Might be 4-down territory, to be honest, for Jim in right here.
About 3rd and 5.
Big opportunity for Mauldin.
That same formation to the right side is the running back now, though. Going to drop back. Throws on the out route. Tackled out by Fred Pearson. That was a good route.
Fred Pearson destroyed him into the J.O. Man sideline.
I feel like Fred almost hurt himself a little bit. First and 10 at 38. Knocks back to throw. Looks like right side one-on-one with Pearson. Pearson goes up, knocks it away. Looks like
a great play by Fred Pearson.
Oh, it looks like he's kind of holding his hand a little bit, his left hand. There's the left, one to the right. Running back on the left side this time. Still in this formation. Talking about a handoff up the middle. Mauldin there. He gets about a yard.
That's a great tackle. That Mauldin sideline just got absolutely destroyed.
Two to the left, two to the right. He'll look to the right side. Goes across the middle on a comeback route. He's going to catch it. It's going to be just short, though. There's a flag on the far side.
Definitely. It looks like he's going to be on jail, man. Looks like he's going to be on number 1. Cam Woodruff was covering on him.
First talking over a legal man downfield.
That's going to be big because that was going to be 3rd and short, and now it's going to be, it should be 2nd down still. Should be 2nd down. I can't tell. The ref, I feel like, is using different signals tonight. Like, I can't tell what he's saying. It's confusion between the refs.
Moving ball. Okay, I'm going to mark up 41. 3rd and about 12. Third and about 12. Man, if that breaks the huddle. First time I've seen them huddle up all night. You go 5 right, 3 to the right, 2 to the left. Mauldin drops off. Gonna bring pressure with only 3 of them there.
Almost down.
Be a catch, but it is going to be 4th down and about 5.
Definitely going to go for it. I think it's still 3rd down. Nope, it's 4th.
There you go. Yeah, so about 4th and 5. It is 4th down territory, so I'll be surprised if they just try to run it or a little quick throw. There you go. Yeah, quick throw, intercepted. Going to cut back to the middle, breaking through back around the 35-yard line. Peyton McBroom with the pick.
That's a great job right there. Our defensive backs early in the game were having so many holes open. In the last 2 possessions, 2 interceptions, just put themselves in perfect position, and that's huge for the Mavericks. I mean, they were right there. So our offense needs to step up right here. Like, we have to score.
Got to get a drive going. Hand off or play fake to Ortega. Emery runs up the middle. Gets about 5 on the option.
We just need to find guys open down the field, and our quarterback needs to have time to throw because they're picking up on the runs very quickly. Like Devin Ortega, Kelvin Johnson probably have a combined negative yard so far in the half.
Yeah. About 3 minutes left in the 3rd. Mauldin and Mann still tied at 14. We'll take it to the left. Dominic has a tight end. Another handoff. Take a run. Maybe gets back to the line. Be 3rd and about 4.
Well, has not had very many first downs, and maybe had 1 or 2 first downs so far in this half. So it's going to be a really key 3rd down right here. 3rd down at about 3. Same formation, Kelvin and Devin both in the backfield.
Handoff delayed to Ortega. Ortega almost breaks free, but gets tackled at the 48. Is going to be good for a first, though.
New Ball Services, 1st down.
The 2 to the right. Going to go 1 to the left. See the double halfback still look like it's going to stay. Or should I put Kelvin as a receiver? 2 to each side on the right. Low snap. Emery has trouble. Was able to get it to Ortega, but that's going to be like a loss of 5.
Emery did get shoved down. I mean, looking back at Tom Brady's roughing the passer call last week, that's got to be roughing the passer. But it's just a bad snap. Emery could never get a handle of the ball. It's not a good way to start first down.
Hand off to Johnson. Johnson breaks through the middle, falls forward out to the 48 of Mann. What about 3rd and 7?
I'm assuming, depending on this play, it's going to be 4 down territory for the Mavericks. There's still no safety help. I wish one of our receivers would just burn this cornerback down here at the bottom of your screen, and it'd be 6 all day.
Now to Ortega on 3rd and 7.
Such a horse collar.
Don't really understand why we're running the ball in that situation. 3rd and 7. Okay, 4th down. 30 seconds left. See if Mauldin just waste the rest of the clock and go talk about this play in the huddle. Looking like what we're going to do.
It's going to be the end of the end of the third quarter, so I don't know if they're going to think about it or what. Not too much an eventful third quarter. There was really nothing going for either team.
It was a very quick third quarter. Clock was running almost the whole time. Ball looks like he's going to punt. Fourth and 7, going to bring out a punt team. Aiden Haynes, third punt of the night. Tied at 14. The snap, Aiden gets hold of it, kicks away. It's a good one. Ball's going to bounce at 20. See, it's around the 16-yard line. Mark him at 17. Mann's going to start first play of fourth quarter.
First time that JL Mann's been like backed up deep into their territory, so that's an advantage for the defense.
Hand off, nowhere to go. Ball to
Absolutely
players there.
wrapped. Great job by the
Page
defense.
range, athletic.
There's absolutely nowhere for him to go. Just swarmed with a bunch of orange jerseys. This would be second down and about 11 or 12.
Two running backs, two to the left, one to the right. Another play fake, going to look across the middle. Caught, tackled all the way up at the 34.
It's a good route by the wide receiver. Followed by a good throw by Ethan Anderson.
First and 10. Same formation once again, two to the left. Handoff up the middle. Mauldin stuffs it. About a yard.
Jaden Rennie with the tackle. He's had a very impressive year.
Two to the left, one to the right. Play fake, goes screen wide open on the curl route. Page going to bring him down. We're going forward progress. That's about 41-yard line.
It's not going to be a first down, though. It's going to be about 2 yards short. Big third down right here for the Mavericks. What?
It looked like that was a big miscommunication. It looks like they're trying to hard count, but they accidentally snapped the ball. Ryan Gillette was back there.
Looks like they're going to punt.
Yeah. Miscommunication by Mann.
That is fortunate for the Mavericks. He went up in the pistol. Or no, he went under center, and he didn't want to hike it, but then the center hiked it. That was really weird. But
they was trying to get Mauldin offside, so they didn't have to punt. But like Bailey Grant back to return. Kicks away. Oh, good kick. Bailey Grant lets it bounce to get a good bounce for Mann. Got to punt all the way down to the 11.
Probably should have ran up and caught that ball. It bounced about 20 yards. Could have definitely taken it around the 40.
First and 10 from the 11. Johnson Ortega in the backfield, double halfback, two to the left, one to the right. Ajay all alone. Play fake and handoff to Devin Ortega, goes to the outside. It's tackled about at the line again.
It's been nothing doing for the offense right here. All the runs have been stopped. Man's defense is honestly like so confused, like almost the whole game. They're always scrambling, like looking where to go. So the Mavericks haven't really taken advantage of that so far.
Another handoff with Devin. Devin runs up the middle. It's about 2-3 yards. Each side, two halfback formation. We'll do the triple option once again. Johnson almost fumbles it, but back to the 10. I don't understand why we run a triple option on 3rd and 5.
I don't know.
I would rather have a 50-50 ball on a Melage than
Anything I feel like is better than that. Better than that play. It's going to give Man another great starting field position. Hayden's going to be in the end zone.
3. Now he's going to be kicking from his own end zone. Only standing back at his 40. Kicks away. Great punt. See how the bounce is. Does not get a good bounce. They're started the 39 of Mauldin.
7:20 left. Man student section is still alive and well. It's 14-14 low scoring game.
Right to the right, one to the left. Delayed handoff. Run up the middle, trips, regains his balance, tackled up about 5-6 yards.
And that's number 6, Messiah Morrison. Number 15, Chris Moore on the stop.
Two to each side, running right behind. Up the middle, miscommunication, gets out of it. Mauldin.
He took a hit.
Number 8, Ethan Anderson.
Ethan Anderson took a hit right there. It's going to be no. It looks like Man's had a lot of confusion with their handoffs. Last play, they just got stopped. They had no communication at all. That play was definitely busted, too. Ethan Anderson took a big hit in the middle.
Two to each side, running back behind, 3rd and 5. And off, trucks forward. It's going to be about 4th and 1. If they go for it here. Looking like they are.
6 minutes left in the game. Big 4th down stop for the Mavericks right here. Got to stay strong up in the middle. Most likely going to run the ball up the middle. They can wind the clock down after this play and score and have a chance to win a huge region game.
Two to each side. Stop doing it. Don't do that. Jesus Christ. Handoff up the middle. Fumble! Did Mauldin recover it?
Oh my gosh.
That was perfect.
Such a great strip. All they had to do was land on the ball. Oh, that was a huge missed opportunity for the Mavericks. That was a great strip. I didn't see who made the strip, but
Yeah, I wasn't able to.
Whoever made the strip, that was a great strip.
Looks like it was either Page or Gillette. So I'm going to guess either way. First and goal. Handoff. Nowhere to go. Yeah, gets a yard.
Yeah, man, most likely clock's going to be at 5 minutes now. There's 5 minutes left in the game. They're going to probably try to eat some of this clock because it's already second and goal. So they're going to have 2 plays max in the end zone or kick a field goal. It's going to put all the pressure back on the Mavericks. Neither team has called a timeout, so that'll be big too.
Breaks through the middle. He's going to go into the end zone. Mann takes the lead. 4 minutes, 40 seconds left.
Just a huge hole right there. He just walked right into the end zone. That's snap.
Takes away. That takes it 21-14. 4 minutes, 41 seconds left. Recent years and figure out the last time we lost a man. They're going to kick off. I mean, Mauldin's got to throw the ball here.
They have no other choice.
I mean, yeah. Well, you would think we would throw the ball on 3rd and 5 instead of doing a triple option, but.
Bailey Grant back to receive. His last punt return did not go so well. He needs redemption right here. We need to pass the ball, and we need to get down the field. We have 4 minutes and 41 seconds and 3 timeouts.
Kicks away. Big Grant. Billy Granson cuts to the outside. Block. Stiff arms a man. Still running.
That's a face mask.
That's going to be a late. Did a flag come in? That was an obvious face mask from where we were at.
Oh, my gosh. Mauldin's sideline went crazy.
But yeah, that was right in front of the Mauldin sideline.
That is crazy.
Is that flag in?
That is such a flag.
I don't see a flag.
Oh,
that has to. I mean, he grabbed his face mask. Looks like there's nothing. I mean, they have it right in front of the Mauldin sideline.
They're talking about. I don't know if there's a flag or not.
I mean, it looks like there has to be, but there's not. So
obviously, it doesn't look like there's a flag. Nope. That's crazy.
That is ridiculous. That's 15 yards.
Ball's going to start on the 30. Should be the 45. There's no one down here, dude. We literally throw a ball, and it's a touchdown.
Just right, one to the left. And he rolls out right, looking deep for Pearson. Red Pearson throws it.
That's pass interference. Oh.
Gets hit. How is there no call? He got tackled.
That's crazy.
He literally got tackled.
Not a bad play. I mean,
no, it's not a bad play, but he got tackled. I mean,
yeah.
What are you supposed to do? Whatever. I don't know. To the right, one to the left. Ortega on the left side. 3 handoff to Ortega. Goes nowhere. It's not going to work.
be 3rd and like 12. But no other option to throw the ball. We need a huge play right here.
To the right, one to the left, 3rd down. Okay, looks to the left side. It's across the middle. Pierce gets tackled all the way up to the 48. Good throw from Watson. 3 minutes, 49 seconds. My ball at 49.
Trey Pearson was injured on that play, so Elijah Brown's going to check in now. That's so clutch. 3rd and 12. Great throw, great catch. Exactly what Mauldin needed. Put him at midfield.
Hand off to Kelvin. Kelvin gets a little bit of he got a little bit of a hole. He tripped a little bit. He's going to get the ball to the other side, about to the 47.
Man's really made an adjustment on the defensive end to stop the run so far in this half.
Elijah Brown on the out route. Makes a man miss. Gets knocked out of bounds around the 40. It's going to be a 1st down.
Elijah Brown's had 2 great catches. Clutch catches.
I don't know,
that should move the chains.
Yeah, it should.
Move the chains.
Once they do it.
Mann has 2 minutes and 57 seconds to get in the end zone.
I like the way we're using Elijah. He's not doing anything really special. He's just running these quick out routes. They've worked 2 times. He got deep 1 time. And have to take it. Jonathan's still going. It's maybe about 2. There you go.
The run has just not been working. The pass game has been working this drive, so I expect them to stay with the pass.
When Emery gets time, he can get a throw off. It's been good every single time. Hand off once again. Johnson falls forward. It's about 34. 3rd and 4. 5. Low 2 minutes left in the game.
2 minutes, 15 seconds left. Mauldin does have 3 timeouts. Probably going to run a play right here. Most likely call a timeout, no matter if they get the first or not. It's ball game if they don't get it. They don't convert on 4th, but it's 3rd down.
2 minutes. Hand off. There it goes. Gets nowhere. Why run on 3rd down? It's 3rd and 4. Why are you handing it off?
Timeout. You're going to have to pass. 1 minute and 30 seconds left. They have 3 timeouts. I don't know why we didn't use one there.
Let's see what we got. A handoff. It's 4th and 4. Why are you handing the ball off? We got close to it first. I'm not sure if we did or not, but.
I'm going to bring the chains out. I still don't understand. 4th and 5. The last play of the game. And we run the football.
Here's what it comes down to. Oh, that's a first. He got it just by an inch. Minute 17. Mauldin's got to get 7.
Still, I still don't agree with
I'm still not.
Yeah, we got the first down by inches.
Yeah.
1:17 left. Keeps the drive alive.
Oh, somebody call a timeout. Man player's walking back. That ref looks like he's in a game of freeze tag. I don't know what. That ref is just frozen. There he goes. Two to the right, one to the left. 30-yard line. Watch on the left side all along. Bad throw from Watson. Just slightly over the head of Dominic. That was Barrett Sweden.
Right.
That was just slightly
overthrown. That was a great play call. Best play call of the night, arguably. And just missed it over the top. I mean, there was like no one up there. As we've said, they've had no safety help all day. Yeah. You run the ball up the middle and get past the defenders, you're gone.
I think we need to take a shot at the end zone, right? I mean, they kind of have one little safety, but and a handoff up the middle to Ortega gets two.
Call a timeout.
Yeah, we got to call timeout now. There needs to call timeout. 54 seconds left. Good 4.6 seconds left. Oh, there's a 3rd and 8. It's about, we're going to have 2 tries. We're going to have to go for it on 4th.
Huge play right here for Mauldin. 3rd down and about 8.
2 to the left, 1 to the
down
right.
territory, obviously. Yeah. 54 seconds left, 2 timeouts left for Mauldin.
They got a 1-on-1 on the far right side. No safety back. They're going to bring him in. Hash mark. Johnson comes in motion. They're faking to Ortega. Looks across deep. Overthrown. 4th down and 8.
It's going to be maybe the last play of the game. They're going to go for sure pass.
Yeah, I mean, or you might not want to say for sure, but you think for sure on 4th and 5 too. But you would think.
That is a fact.
I'm looking at Fred Pearson if I'm man right now. He's been on those little short routes all game. That's how we've connected with our pass plays. Goes across the middle. Barrett Sweden makes the grab. Down to the 11-yard line. Timeout called by Coach Neesmith. 43 seconds. One timeout remaining for the Mavs. Clutch play. Good throw. Pitch and catch by the Mavs.
Great play by Emery Watson and Barrett Sweden. Great play call, too. Finally, we threw the ball on 4th down. And it turned out well.
I just don't understand why they don't do that more. That was a great play call. I mean, Fred just went over the middle a little bit. Malaje went deep. And there were 2 post routes. Simple, but it's going to work. First down and about 11. Can't run right here. There's 43 seconds. We got to throw. I mean, it's pretty much 4 shots to the end zone.
Yeah, I agree with that. I say we throw 4 passes to the end zone.
Yeah,
at least one of them is going to be a touchdown.
I would hope.
At least I hope, yeah.
We still have the first down, so the clock stops after the first down, which that's literally at the 1.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Yeah, we only got 2 receivers. That handoff up the middle is what this play formation has been in all night.
Oh.
I was very close to jumping offside.
Offside.
15 seconds on the play clock. We'll switch in 8 seconds.
4 seconds on the play clock.
And go handoff or play fake. Emery Watson, trouble, sacked all the way back at the 16. Mauldin's got to hurry.
Oh.
Well, we called our final timeout.
With no timeouts left.
Yeah.
36 seconds.
Now it has
be
to be
15 yards to the end zone. Yeah. Double pass. Get to the line quick. I'm assuming in the huddle right now they have to have 2 plays drawn up.
Yeah. I mean, what's been working all night is just that pass across the middle. I mean, every big play has been like that, except the Fred, big slant play out here around to the 40-yard line.
Mauldin does have 2 plays left because the first down is at the 1-yard line. So it's either get into the end zone or ball game. What do you think they do? Is it they go into overtime? I say we just go for the 2-point conversion.
I don't know. It's like away you go for the win, home you go for the tie, is what people say. But at this point, I don't know if I trust our team enough to get 3 yards into the end zone. 2 receivers to each side. Ortega. Pearson comes in motion. Gonna roll out right. Go to Barrett Sweet in double coverage. Oh. Slightly overthrown. That was a great play call.
He was right there too. It's gonna be. Is it third?
Yeah,
third
it's third
down.
and 15. Yeah, that was a great play call. It was slightly overthrown.
Barrett Sweden has been the main target so far. Have 2 more plays. 31 seconds left.
To each side. Mauldin's got to hurry. Mann's confused. We got to go right now. There we go. Looking to the end zone. Watson throws.
Is there no flag?
He hit him. I guess they're going to say it's uncatchable.
Oh, dude, Josiah Simpson was wide open in the end zone. Oh, my gosh. Emery missed it. It's 4th down, last play of the game.
Yeah, you just got to throw to the end zone. What do we do? I like that first play call. If we just do that play again, maybe just get Barrett.
It's going to go 4 wide receivers. Ortega in the backfield.
Look left. Up the middle. Knocked away. Flag on the field is going to be for excessive celebration. That should just be because Mann ran out onto the field.
Well,
yep, there it is.
It's still hit the ball.
Hey, it's excessive celebration. Excessive celebration.
Yeah. It's going to be after the fact, so they're just going to QB kneel it. It's going to be ball game.
22 seconds. Mann just going to come out knee one.
It's a great, hard-fought game between both teams. Mann just came out on top. The offense struggled for Mauldin at times. At times it was successful, but
if we think about this, the way Mann scored, 20-yard line, 18-yard line, 40-yard line.
Yeah.
That's how they scored every time. That's just
and it was the offense that turned into, our offense gave their offense the ball on great field position.
Yeah. take the knee. Mann's going to win for the first time since 2011. They knock off Mauldin. Final stats will take with 18 carries, 111 yards, TD. Kelvin Johnson, 8 carries, 29 yards, TD. Henry Watson, 26 yards on 8 for 14. 1 INT. Mario Morris, 2 tackles, 2 for loss. Josh Page, 3 tackles. And Ryan Gillette, 4 tackles. So, first loss in 11 years to Mann. Got Hillcrest next week, and then we don't win either of those games. We're not going to the playoffs. Yeah. See y'all next week at Hillcrest. That was